네, 요즘 아까도 많이들 말씀하셨지만 한국 스타트업들이 정말 글로벌적으로 많은 관심을 받고 있는데요. 또 그중에 가장 핫하게 요즘 또 떠오르는 시장이 바로 사우디아라비아 그리고 중동 쪽입니다. 관련해서 오늘 또 소중한 이야기를 나눠주실 연사분을 모셔봤는데요. 좀 더 자세하게 설명을 드리자면 올해 컴업은 총 35개국에서 여러분들이 참여한 글로벌 축제로 거듭나고 있습니다. 이번에는 사우디 스타트업 생태계 특별 세션을 준비했습니다. Ministry of Investment of Saudi Arabia MISA Business Development Manager Abdulmajeed O.Alanazi를 모시고 Saudi National Entrepreneurship Ecosystem How to Scale Up in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia에 대한 강연을 청해 듣도록 하겠습니다. 역시 영어로 진행될 예정이니까요. 통역 필요하신 분들은 뒤편에 리시버 착용하셔서 3번 채널로 세팅해 주시면 감사하겠습니다. 큰 박수로 환영해 주시기 바랍니다.
안녕하세요. Hello everyone. My name is Abdulmajeed. I represent Invest Saudi or Ministry of Investment of Saudi Arabia. We're going to talk today about how to scale up your business in Saudi, the Saudi ecosystem, the entrepreneurship ecosystem in Saudi. What do we have in Vision 2030? How can you contribute to this vision we have in the kingdom? So to give you a quick brief about the Saudi ecosystem, we are a G20 country, just like Korea. We are the 18th largest economy in the world. We connect to 3 continents around each other, Asia, Africa, and Europe. Most of our population are very young. 66% of our population are in the age of 35% or even younger. So to help our economy and diversify our economy away from oil, His Royal Highness launched the Vision 2030 with a goal to diversify the economy. And the best way to diversify the Saudi economy away from oil is through SMEs and entrepreneurs. We are planning to make SMEs contribute to our GDP 35% by 2030, the year 2030. We are planning to become the 15th largest, economy globally. We are planning to raise the contribution of a private sector to be 65%. And the best way to increase the private sector contribution, GDP contribution, is through SMEs. Small and medium enterprises, startups will play a major role. Also, the non-oil exports, we are trying to increase it to 50%. In addition, the women empowerment and, the loans giving to SMEs and startups are being increased by 2030. The sectors focused for the vision and for startups are transportation, logistics, chemicals, real estate, energy, mining, tourism, and the disturbed technologies such as e-commerce, education technology, health technology, financial technology, artificial intelligence. In the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, we are establishing new cities from all around the globe, from the ground basically, like Neom, Red Sea, all of these giga projects. We are establishing all of these, new projects where startups, SMEs. I'm sure all of you heard about the Lion. What a crazy project, amazing project, where startups can implement their, solutions to help Saudi diversify its economy away from oil, to help raise the contribution of startups and SMEs. Into our GDP. This is the Saudi ecosystem in terms of innovation and entrepreneurship and SMEs, where we have the SMEs or startups are in the heart of what we do. We created this whole ecosystem to help startups and SMEs thrive, in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. Whether you need a incubator or accelerator, incubators and accelerator are playing a major role in terms terms of, startup ideation, helping you build up your idea, help you get your MVP, pre-MVP, MVP, get the needed, guidance from the incubators and accelerators or venture builders. Also the funders, such as the banks or the SME bank or many different banks, to make sure we finance, your SME. The governmental entities are playing a major role in terms of supporting startups and SMEs. We are reforming a lot of regulations and legislations, to make Saudi an attractive place for startups and to help startups and SMEs, thrive within the kingdom. NGOs also are playing a major role. A great example is the Mohammed bin Salman, MISC Foundation, which is playing with, global accelerators such as Plug and Play, 500 startups. They are, executing accelerators, helping startups launch their ideas in Saudi. Of course, VCs, corporate VCs, private equity firms are playing a major role in terms of supporting startups. This is to just give you a glimpse of how the Saudi ecosystem, support ecosystem for startups looks like in Saudi. So we have 100 plus local, regional, and international, financiers. Their VCs, corporate VCs, angel groups, private equity firms, etc. We have 15 plus, accelerator, incubators, venture builders. We have 15 plus, local and global R&D centers to help you if you're doing a deep tech, or you're doing some big data or some artificial intelligence. We connect you to the right people within the ecosystem. This is to show you how the ecosystem is being matured in Saudi. So before ideation, we work with the universities to help startups obtain all necessary, resources for them to grow. And during the early stage, mid stage, growth stage, we're building this whole ecosystem for startups to thrive. And finally, we are generating more unicorns. We are building more successful stories, whether in food and beverage, or in fintech, or in health tech, or many different fields. Actually, last year, this year, 2023, Saudi ecosystem, entrepreneurship ecosystem, witnessed a lot of exits, mergers and acquisitions, and many exits. And this is just to show you that the ecosystem is growing rapidly, and we are doing our best to make Saudi a very attractive place for startups to blossom and thrive. Again, welcome to the kingdom of opportunities. Whether you're doing your business in real estate or mining or in petrochemicals or in deep technology, this is the right place, the right time to start your business in the kingdom. The gateway to enter Saudi Arabia is this entrepreneurship license, which is a reduced fee, reduced requirement license to help you start up and launch your startup in the kingdom. And our support doesn't end there. We actually created a very attractive, investor journey where startups can start with our MISA license and then move along to get their commercial registration, until they open their bank account, to have this smooth journey. And Ministry of Investment or Invest Saudi will guide you through this step, one step at a time. We didn't wait for us to reach investors. No, we took the extra mile to approach startups in their country, and this is exactly what we're doing here. We have an actual offices all around the globe in all of these 9 countries and more. We have an office in France, US, UK, Germany, of course, South Korea, Japan, Singapore, and many areas. Where in those offices we have subject matter experts, dedicated team, experts in your field to build the bridges between the two countries. And a great success story came out of this, relationship between the two countries. Your honorable minister, Jim Lee, with our minister Khalid Al-Falih, they launched, a couple of months ago, the Global Entrepreneurship Center in Riyadh, where Korean startups, if the Korean startups are interested to expand to Saudi, we created this, center for them to have, a space, the needed funding, all of the services they need in order for them, to grow, thrive, and utilize Saudi as the regional hub to not just serve Saudi Arabia, no, not really, but our neighboring countries, the Gulf countries, and the rest of the globe. So that was my presentation. We'd like to open the floor if you guys have any question about the Saudi ecosystem or what we can do to you as Invest Saudi or as Ministry of Investment, and as a new word I just learned today, Kamsa Hamida.